Anybody want toast or a bagel? Peter, what the hell?
If I don't rid the house of this Jewish curse, this family is gonna go to hell, and I won't let that happen. Jews are gross, Lois. It's the only religion with the word ew in it.
מצוין להניח תפילין, מהדק עידוד חד ומעביר מיד אל האמה. הקשר הזה אינו קשר. מלבדו אני עושה 7 כיתות. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
אלוהים! למה עזבתני?
אתה נאצי, ישוע, אתה נאצי. מחדל.
לא! טובי! אלוהים!
Anti-Semitism is a demon spirit. It is a demon spirit. If there's something in you that hates the Jewish people because they are Jewish, it's straight from the devil himself. And to those of you who are listening around the world, marshaling armies that come against Israel, God the Almighty is going to destroy you. You will not succeed. Israel will prevail.
The Jews, the Jewish people, are the chosen people.
Who can I call? Okay, how does the Torah view non-Jews? Does the Torah view non-Jews as inferior to Jews?
Well, we are the chosen people. We are racist, meaning that we know God chose us to be his people. We know that non-Jews were created for a purpose. They're God's creations, and they have their place in the world. A person cannot marry a non-Jew because the Jewish people are the chosen nation. We are very proud of the fact that God chose us to be his holy nation.
Can we invite our non-Jewish friends and family to our house, or can we go to their house and celebrate Thanksgiving? The Gemara in Masechet Avodah Zarah says no. Doesn't matter whether it's Thanksgiving or it's a regular meal. Not allowed. So can you have turkey? Enjoy 2 turkeys. Enjoy the turkey. Can you have the interfaith peace? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. It's not my rule, it's Gemara. It's Torah.
Abo Yisrael, Abo Lacortis, a Jew who engages in intimacy with a non-Jewish woman, Ben Ktana Bas Shalosh Shana, whether she is 3 years old, B'yem Echad and up, Ben Gdela, or she's an adult woman over 12 or 12 and a half, Ben Pnuya, whether she is available, Ben Eishasish or not, even if he was 9 years old, as we learned earlier again and again. That's the beginning when intimacy has an effect with a man, then the courts could possibly take her to court and try to apply capital punishment.
The Talmud is the basis for all codes of Jewish law. It is also said that the Talmud supersedes the Old Testament in authority. The word Talmud literally translates to instruction. Much of it was oral law that rabbis claim was handed down from Moses himself, and it was written down between the 2nd and 5th centuries. This is why the Talmud is also known as the Oral Torah, and why so many just refer to it as the Torah.
The Zohar is not the Torah. The Talmud. Why?
הזוהר, תורה, גמרא, חומש, תהילים, הכל, it's one big Torah.
Okay, you're talking about everything in Judaism. I'm talking about the 5 books of Moses.
No, everything is together. It's not separate.
It's actually written in the Zohar. What's written in the Zohar?
What's written? All the womankind will want to be a servant for the Jewish people.
של היהודים, יום אחד.
אמורים להיות.
אוקיי, מה זאת אומרת, כאילו, אמורים להיות?
לפי מה שכתוב בתורה, הגויים אמורים להיות העבדים שלנו.
I find whenever the Talmud is mentioned, that the Zionist extremists are quick to say, no Jew follows it. You will see examples of the Talmud in action, or followed, in this video.
You and you fucking Jesus could kiss my ass, okay? We feel Jesus, we're proud of it.
הם חיות! אתם קרויים בהמות, כתוב! כתוב, אתם קרויים מועדון ואין הם קרויים מועדון.
זהו, אבל לא הם בהמות.
נכון, לא כתוב שהם בהמות.
אבל יש לזה הסבר על זה, נכון? למה הם...
רגע, זה מה שאני רוצה להבין. רגע, שקט. אז כן, מה כתוב? זה מה שאני לא מבין.
כתוב שאתם קרויים אדם, והגויים לא קרויים אדם, זה מה שכתוב.
אוקיי, אבל רגע, מה שאני לא מבין, זה כל הגויים הם איך קוראים?
תקשיב שנייה, אדוני.
בהמות.
אני יכול להגיד לך משהו?
אם אין להם ציווי.
אדם זה על שם הדמה לעליון. אדם זה כאילו יכול לדמה לאלוקים. אוקיי? זה פירוש אדם. עכשיו, הגויים מה שאין, כן? אלוקים עשה אותם בשביל שיעשו פה...
בשביל לשרת את היהודים. כל הגויים שאתה רואה שיש בעולם, המיליארדים האלה, הם הכל רק בשביל שהיהודים יהיה להם איזה תועלת מהם. אז כל אחד יהיה לו אלפים עבדים, 2,800 עבדים.
אז איך הם משרתים אותנו?
הם בונים לנו רכבים,
בסדר, לא יודעים.
דירות, בניינים, הם בונים את זה. לנו. משרתים את היהודים.
Come on, get out of here! I wouldn't even stop. Let's go. What do you want, Goy? What do you want, Goy?
He's the driver.
He's the Goy!
Okay.
He better be the driver. Why wouldn't you drive you around? Why wouldn't you drive your fucking butt around? Man, you retarded girl, you're so retarded, man. Your grin is gonna turn to blood. I smell 770. May your grin turn to blood. May your grin turn to blood. May your grin turn to blood.
You need to lay off that crack.
I'm calling the Mashiach to kill you. Serve the Jews or die. Yachi Adenenu Morenu Baradenu Melech HaMashiach Ve'olam Ba'ed. Yachi Adenenu Morenu Baradenu Melech HaMashiach Ve'olam Ba'ed. I will call Rabbi Heck that I cursed you in the shuttle. Rabbi Heck that I cursed you in the shuttle.
Verse 24, and when her days to be delivered were fulfilled, behold, there were twins in her womb.
Nocturnal means they were twins. They were born at the same time, but they looked different.
Verse 25, and the first came out red.
The first came out red. You see that sound? Esau. So who are they today? And then we're going to rule this world in righteousness according to the laws of God.
And Zion, where is Zion?
And your people are going to be slaves in the kingdom. In the kingdom of God, right? In the kingdom of God, your people are going to be slaves. Your women, your wives, your daughters, they're all going to be slaves, concubines to these men. The men that are on the sign. That's in the Bible.
Moses commands a blood sacrifice. We will rebuild the third temple. We will do animal sacrifices again, and God will give us the whole of Israel, all the way up to the Euphrates River and down to the Nile River. We'll have the greater Israel that we've always dreamed of, and we won't have to believe in Jesus to get it. That's what you guys are. Maybe you'll be alive. Hopefully you'll be alive to see it.
Huh? That is the right thing. Are you Jewish? Do you want to honor God? That is the godly thing to do. We respect one another.
The godly thing to do is just to kill you.
The godly thing is to kill me.
That's right. That's
yes?
what the Torah says.
The Torah says to kill us.
The Torah says that people who worship idols such as yourself, when there is a Sanhedrin,
to kill us.
Yes.
Okay.
That's what the Torah says.
So we know how the Jewish people feel about Christians, yes?
One of the books that I am reading right now is Satan, an autobiography. This is a book it's written by Uterberg from the Kabbalah Center. So this is a Kabbalah book, and it basically talks about the Satan, in Hebrew the Satan, and basically how this book is written in the first person as if, if Satan was writing the book.
By looking into Jewish mystical texts and the use of names in Jewish magic, Kabbalists consider the use of divine and so-called angelic names to gain special powers, cast magic, or even attain unification with God. Kabbalists are primarily concerned with subduing supernatural powers and harnessing them to effect change in the physical world. Things like splitting up a husband and wife, destroying a business, gaining wealth, and making pacts with the devil. What these different strands of secret Jewish traditions share, however, is a belief in supernatural powers of language. This forms the starting point for most of the Jewish mystical and magical traditions, from antiquity right up to present time. However, the Kabbalists use language by calling on so-called angels when they are actually demons in disguise. They invoke the energy of the demon. This is powerful and electrifying. This is exactly what happens when a person's kundalini rises. You can actually feel the presence of entities all inside your body. At times, this feels like a full-body orgasm, or at times, you get a feeling of being drunk. They become engulfed in a strong aura. During this time, they will often hear the demon speak, and they will repeat.
Abraham Abulafia was a Spanish rabbi in the 13th century. He was a proponent of what he called prophetic Kabbalah. He used a technique that involved taking Hebrew words and adding the vowel sounds to them until he would reach what he would consider a prophetic state, and whatever it is that speaks through prophets would speak through him.
Whatever it is that speaks through prophets would speak through him.
Basic techniques uses 5 vowel sounds, and also there are head motions associated with the vowel sounds. Oh, yo, oh, ya, oh, ye, oh, ye, e, yo, e, ya, e, ye, e, ye, e, you, e, yo, e, ya, e, ye, e, ye, e, you, u, yo, u, ya, u, ye, u, ye, u, you. It's like flashing gold and white. The name, and it's all intertwined and raining down until that's all there is, and it's real. So anyway, try it if you like, but I always feel obligated to let people know that it drove Abulafia mad.
You see, the foundational practices of Kabbalah is invocation of spirit. According to Abramelin, angels told him how to conjure up and tame demons to become his personal servant.
Demonology plays an important part in many Kabbalistic works. Kabbalists perform ritual magic with the assistance of imps, which they say have supernatural powers to manipulate nature. Some demons are described as mischievous but not antagonistic towards God. Many Jewish historians acknowledge this.
In the Zohar, it is thought that the spirits of evil men became mazakim after their death. However, there are also good-natured devils who are prepared to help and do favors to men. This is supposed to be particularly true of those demons ruled by Ashmedai, who accept the Torah and are considered Jewish demons. In fact, demons could be both good and evil, and often were merely mischievous. In the main, demonology among the Jews preserved its simple character as a popular belief, the demons being regarded as mischievous, but not as diabolical or as agencies of a power antagonistic to God. Demonology, therefore, occupies an important position in the works of many Kabbalists, for the imps are related to those beings that are generally designated as demons, being endowed with various supernatural powers, and with insight into the hidden realms of lower nature, and even occasionally into the future and the higher spiritual world. Magic may be practiced with the help of these beings, the Kabbalists meaning white magic in contrast to the black art.
Witches and Kabbalists make a distinction between white and black magic. They say one is used for good and the other for evil. Anton LaVey, founder of the Church of Satan in San Francisco, California, says that there is no difference. Both white and black magic emanates from a satanic foundation.
There is no difference between white and black magic, except in the smug hypocrisy, guilt-ridden righteousness, and self-deceit of the white magician himself.
חזן?
כן.
מה הוא הביא איתו?
כבש על הכתפיים.
כבש על הכתפיים? תגיד להם, תשחטו?
תשחטו.
את הכבש?
את הכבש.
ותעשו?
ותעשו.
חגיגה.
חגיגה.
שחטו את הכבש? נעלמו? נעלמו. שמעת או לא?
Since the Dark Ages, misguided, selfish individuals have joined various cults such as the OTO, the Knights Templar, and Freemasonry in order to study different elements of ritual, blood oaths, and a form of the Kabbalah. The upper levels of Freemasonry require the initiate to memorize dozens of pages of text written in Hebrew and study symbols used in the Goetia to invoke spirits. The Kabbalah gives Kabbalists a roadmap called the Tree of Life, which explains how to invoke and communicate with these powerful spirits. The magical information in the Kabbalah originates from Babylon and ancient Egypt at the time of the pharaohs, but did not reach Europe in printed form until the 11th and 12th centuries. The Goetia contains descriptions of 72 demons, some of whom control their own army of lesser demons. King Solomon evoked and imprisoned these spirits in a bronze vessel sealed using magic symbols. The Goetia explains how the spirits can be compelled into obedience. King Solomon ruled ancient Israel from the year 970 to 928 BC. Satanists, occultists, and Freemasons worldwide venerate the memory of King Solomon, who owned a magic ring engraved with a symbol called the Seal of Solomon. This gave him power over the invisible monarchy of demons. This Seal of Solomon is better known as the Star of David. It is this symbol which is encoded into the $1 bill and is also the flag of Israel.
John chapter 9 verse 28. Then they reviled him, and said, Thou art his disciple, but we are Moses' disciples. Matthew chapter 21 verse 43. Therefore say I unto you, the kingdom of God shall be taken from you, and given to a nation bringing forth the fruits thereof. Matthew chapter 13 verse 15. For this people's heart is waxed gross, and their ears are dull of hearing, and their eyes they have closed, lest at any time they should see with their eyes, and hear with their ears, and should understand with their heart, and should be converted, and I should heal them. John chapter 3 verse 3. Verily, verily, I say unto thee, except a man be born again, he cannot see the kingdom of God. John chapter 14 verse 6. I am the way, the truth, and the life. No man cometh unto the Father, but by me. Matthew chapter 23 verse 39. For I say unto you, ye shall not see me henceforth, till ye shall say, Blessed is he that cometh in the name of the Lord. The good Jews that followed Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob are all dead. There are no more good Jews. God sent his son Jesus Christ to come and reform Judaism into Christianity because it had become supremacist and satanic. There isn't supposed to be any more Judaism, the Jews are supposed to be Christian now.
Hello, everybody!
You'll spend eternity in hell.
Oh, God, I don't want that.
Then you better knock off all the Jewish stuff.